Model Railways Unlimited, technical guide for you.
Hi. For some time now, a section of my layout's track has been deteriorating. It was the transition between a Hornby curve and a short length of Pico. The Hornby sleepers had crumbled away, probably from when I used to use Track Magic Cleaner before I knew better. It was noticed in some of my recent videos, so I decided the time had come to sort it out. I started by carefully laying out the new track on top of the existing track and marking up where I'd need to cut. The old track had wired and soldered joints to reduce voltage drops, and therefore was going to be an absolute pain to separate and remove. However, I can now offer a non-solder answer to track joint voltage drops. Enter NOOX ID A Special. This grease was formulated very many years ago for use by the telecommunications industry to act as a corrosion prevention in electrical joints that were exposed or vitally important. There are some that say you should wipe this grease onto your rails, then clean it off again to save the need to clean track. However, it's my opinion that this is not a sensible thing to be doing. It's certainly way outside the design and intended use for the grease, and in fact will cause issues with slipping and traction tyre damage. Far better to clean with one of Gagemaster Deluxe track rubbers used properly, or with chemicals that will prevent future dirt build-up, such as lighter fuel or WD-40 Special Contact Cleaner. Anyway, how do I suggest you should use NOOX? Well, I've been doing this for a while now and it's been a game changer. Before installing new or replacement track, clean the track ends and fish plates, and then add a small amount of NOOX with a cocktail stick to either both ends of the fish plate or track ends, and a very small smear is all that's needed. We are now using NOOX in exactly the way it was intended. It will help prevent corrosion in your track joints, keeping them fully conductive for a very long time. With hot and cold, just like on the real railway, our model track expands and contracts, and the track will slide inside the fish plates. This allows corrosion to creep in, but not with NOOX ID in there. Another use for NOOX is at point contacts. You know, those little sprung contacts. A tiny smear of NOOX on these helps prevent corrosion build-up. Hope this has been interesting. Cheers for now.